Another day, another victory for the OG. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm hanging out. You know, I had all as things go, pretty interesting day for me, honestly. I mean, I don't know, interesting. I went out, you know? I left the house for something other than, like, professional commitments, which is, you know, big news in the Cahill world. So, you know, that was about as exciting as it gets for me. That being said, I didn't get to stay home and work on art, so you win some, you lose some. As I put on a hoodie. I see, this is what I'm talking about. I need to stop getting jobs. I need to stop getting jobs where I'm just running around all the time. I need to get a job that doesn't just love me for my body. What my body can do for them. It's not. It's me. I have a brain too. I have dexterous fingers that could be used to type on a keyboard or what have you. I wonder how, I've always wondered this, like how I would do in kind of like a conveyor belt kind of job. You know, the ones like they show on TV and stuff, where you're just on the assembly line, kind of helping like put one piece of the puzzle onto a product. Like that still is obviously working with your body, pretty dang hard, but I don't know. You are also standing in place, whereas I feel like mine is the opposite, where my upper body might not be doing as much, but my lower body is charioting me around all over. Anyway, let us resume work on comic. You know, here's the thing. I'm gonna edit some stuff. I know I love it when I go back and edit some things, and people are like, Cahill, fucking, you took forever to do this. Why are you changing it? You pizza shit. You absolute dolt. What were we even here for? And to that I say, I don't know. I wonder, like, okay. So, many people might know that I have a high opinion of Araki, the mangaka and artist behind JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I wonder, like, if he's generally pretty dang happy with his art on a moment-to-moment basis. You know? Because I would consider him a master of his craft almost definitely. So I wonder if at any given point, if he's like, hey, yeah, I'm the shit. You know what? I'm just gonna say it. I've been making this weird comic for 30 plus years. I'm just gonna admit that I know I am in fact the shit. So I'm just curious, just because I don't know. If he asked me moment to moment, I'm like, no, I'm not really. I'm not really wildly happy with my artistic endeavor at the moment, but I'm doing my best to get there. Hiya, Paula. I hope you're doing good. Also, in case anyone here was here during last night's slightly shorter stream, update, which you might have seen if you're in Discord, I do in fact have a GameCube. I have a game. I have gotten a GameCube for free. So I'm not really spending any money on the console. It's gonna need memory cards and games, but other than that, I got a GameCube here. How does it taste? Not doing that. It was in a closet for a while, and I wiped it off with disinfectants and everything. I opened up the tray, dusted that off a bit. So yeah, I'm not putting my tongue on it, to be completely frank with you. It's from a friend of a friend. So, Rabbit. I mean, I don't think I'm a property of Ubisoft. and general kind of wacky caricature like that. But if you say so, Juice. But yeah, I made a list of games that I think would be best if I got on, and I was talking in Discord about this. I made a list of games that I think would be best to have on the GameCube, and I could stream from the GameCube. I will say, one of them is Thousand Year Door, because even though I know the remake is coming out finally, and I'm sure even the fucking Paper Mario fans will be like, no, get that, I'm begging you. Please let Nintendo know we like this game. For both, you know, collecting purposes and being able to experience the version of the game that I know was the one everyone was like raving about for as much as I've heard about it. I thought I'd get that. And also when I looked up prices, a lot of the used copies were not nearly as expensive as I might have pegged them to be. So that game and Resident Evil Remake are the ones I'm looking at where it's like, yes, there are re-release. I say Paula, I say either Peeba, a good Peasba, or macaroni / general pasta dish. I feel pretty good after I eat one of those. Either one of those, so. Had pizza. I feel like we've done this many times. I think this is not the first time it has happened. Then I say general pasta dish. I like mac and cheese, but if you don't want something that cheesy, then I say go get you some kind of pasta. I'm open to further suggestion.
Hetero.
And, oh my goodness. Is that fucking formerly retired, up-and-coming, returning streamer Vegenta by Coochie?
Oh my god.
Is that gay man who I've met in real life and have touched with my body Vegenta by Coochie?
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know, because
You're all of it.
I was too gay for Vegenta. I tried to kiss him and he said no. He said no.
It's actually funny. Both of our chats. I am streaming also, by the way. Hi, Cahill.
See, here's the thing. I thought that would be fun, but I didn't see you in the call, and I wasn't about to be like, but hey, finger point, Vegenta.
Oh, that's because I have a special hiding chat. Like if you look at Discord right now.
Yeah, I'm the same.
That you can't see.
Yeah, but at the
Which is
same.
why Kay has disappeared.
Oh, have you moved me? Wait, is it
Yeah.
in your Discord? My rabbit shouldn't have disappeared completely. How?
Well, you're in a different call.
No, it should work in any call. Oh, also I see the secret now. I see secrets. Let me reset K.
You're a rabbit loser.
Wait, does it not work because it's a secret call? Is that it? Have I accidentally found the thing? Let's see.
Probably.
Because technically right now I'm not actually streaming. I am trying to make Regina George, but my laptop keeps fucking me.
Oh.
So I'm making Regina George off stream, and
Is-
then I'm going to eat almost immediately streaming it after.
Is that from Mean Girls?
Yes.
Okay. Now let me ask you a second question. Is Mean Girls about someone going to school and finding a mean girl, and then as the plot progresses, a second meaner girl comes around?
No.
Damn.
Also, Paula says me and Vegeta are very low.
Damn it. You fuck. Yeah, he's back. No. I think it just got screwed up because
Who's back?
my
Okay.
rabbit I think it just got screwed up because I was forcefully yoinked into it.
My guy, you got yoinked.
Yeah.
Eugene
I don't mind getting yoinked by friends.
Hi,
I was saying something with Juice recently where it was like a trio thing, and I forget what it was. It might, you know what? It might have been the queer thing. It might have been a queer code at these villains. That might be it. and there was a triangle, but I forget what the triangle was. It's so hard to remember anything with my brain full of holes.
I have a meet about the three of us specifically.
Okay, please share it in the hiding channel. That doesn't.
I don't
didn't.
have a text channel for it.
No, that would defeat the
Discord
purpose of
has
the
it built
channel.
in.
Well, yeah, it has the built-in one, but those ones are stupid.
And gay.
I'm
Anyway,
stupid.
put it in We Whispering.
Okay,
You're not stupid.
I am. Also, I do want to tell chat about some of the like the GameCube trapped games that I'm planning to get. Double Dash is one of them because that's all I ever fucking hear about. But Double Dash, Ultimate Spider-Man, which I've heard is one of the best Spider-Man games, if not the best. Ribbit King. I saw Tony Hawk's Underground. I also put Sonic Adventure on here because I feel like that kind of counts, because what I've heard about the other versions of Sonic Adventure is that every time they port it, they're just porting the last port. So they're just making copies of copies, and if you know anything about how that works, it means it's always getting worse. So I feel like that counts in this circumstance in particular. So
Good job, Sega.
Sega.
Also,
Sega.
you still had the Be Right Back screen up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, well this is, yeah, I was about to say. This is so clear. This is not only us, it is so clearly who is who in this specific image. Never before.
But you're Yapper listener.
Yes.
So
The heights are accurate too.
I was about to say, I was like, so it's
Skinty.
me, Cahill Juice.
Yeah.
I am a tall man.
In that order. Is Cahill taller than you?
Only by a little bit.
Yeah.
I've been gaslighting him for 2 years.
Not. I'm not taller than Juice in American measurements, but in European measurements, I would be taller than Juice. So.
I don't think that's how that works.
In America, well,
No,
no,
he's like a point. He's just a little bit, like half a centimeter.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, centimeters are 4 centimeters to an inch, so you can be 3 centimeters taller than someone, but like still technically the same height in inches, unless you bring out decibels. But you're a fuckhead if you do that. So get out of here.
Damn. All right, I'll go.
Okay.
Oh.
Ian,
Oh shit.
handcuff them.
Oh,
No, they'd come.
dude.
They semen. My favorite kind of boats are filled with blood and semen.
A worm.
That's a Hellsinger Bridge reference.
It's been so long. I should watch it again.
I fucking love Hellsinger Bridge.
It used to be my sleep time fuel.
They did. I think they did. I will say I think the 2 parts they did better than the original are Father Anderson's speech as he's transforming into God Monster,
We've all been there.
and Alucard's little nursery rhyme for when he really cuts loose. I think that's real. I think those are real good.
Yeah. I don't remember the lullaby, but I remember the speech.
I was thinking of, when hope is
Women.
gone, undo this lock and send me forth
Cat?
on a moonlit walk.
Meow meow.
Meow meow.
Oh no, she's
Meow, meow.
she's walking over to the she's walking to the trash can. Are you gonna scream at the trash can? Oh no, she's not.
Begin screaming.
She did not
She-
scream at the trash can. But
She
she
does
loves
scream at random things.
she loves to scream at the trash can.
I can understand that. I scream at my reflection all the time.
Is it because you hate yourself?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say autism.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
you
that.
should stop doing that.
I should stop being autistic.
No, you
Hate-
should stop hating yourself.
Ableist Juice. But we've been
I'm
new.
autistic too!
We've been
Please.
new.
It's
Oh my
true.
god.
the most ablest of all of us, Juice.
Honestly,
I
I
am
should.
acoustic. Please.
You're what?
That's the Juice.
Acoustic.
That's the funniest thing about, you know. That's the funniest thing about us calling you different isms, is that you are an overlap. You are a Venn diagram of so many just prejudiced against groups, that the idea you're prejudicing against any of them is inherently
Absolutely
comedic.
hilarious.
Yeah, exactly. Not only do you have a strong sense of moral justice, Juice, but on top of that, you are part of so many of those groups that the idea you could be at all bigoted
That's
is
a
just.
big ass mosquito.
Well, you do live in Florida, so.
Even I've
I
never seen a
didn't-
mosquito this big.
I didn't know it was a joke.
Oh my lord.
Well, Juice, your tism is showing.
No.
Hey.
Yeah, we've been down this road before. Ian, have you moved further further into or more out of Florida in your current map of Florida? I know you were near the bobble before. You were near the tip, but have you moved even?
I'm even closer to the tip.
Damn
actually.
it. He's
You're getting Florida.
I know. The extraction is nearly impossible. They couldn't be deeper.
Yeah, we can't get you out, mate.
Yeah. Whenever I get a full-time job and start saving for a Disneyland trip and a house, we should all go Disneyland trip, because I really did enjoy going to Hollywood Studios with y'all.
That was so much fun.
It was.
I cried about it.
I know.
I mean, honestly, maybe we shouldn't go to Disney just because it can be something you two are far more interested in, but my gut.
Legoland.
Is there a Legoland in California?
There's a Legoland in Florida.
Oh, you got a
yeah,
point.
but there's a Legoland in Jersey too.
Is the original Legoland in Pennsylvania? It might be.
Is it?
Maybe?
I am the original Legoland.
I might be thinking of Sesame Place.
Yeah, you might.
And chat stop.
I know there's a Sesame Place in Lancaster.
Nah, Paula, you good. Listen, I'm paying attention to chat, but...
Oh god, the music is so loud again.
We're sorry, Paula. However, I am not here for Cahill. So I will say.
I'm here for the gay one.
I'm the gay one.
Correct.
Unless Cahill's got something to tell us.
No, not really.
Stairs.
I cannot stress this enough. I'm far more likely to transition than suddenly be into dudes. I don't like anything dudes got
You
going
be
on.
into dudes. You could be in the trans mass
No.
or trans women.
Listen. I support any trans people, trans rights, but there's no joke there. Don't even fucking think about it. But also, trans men are like, man, I like guys, and I'm like, I can't follow you. You're going down a road, and I can't follow you down it. I'm sorry. I support you, but men are icky. Consider guys are icky?
Oh, I've considered.
Have you considered penis feels good inside?
I've considered that too.
I have briefly thought about it, and then the feeling of, no, you don't listen. If you don't think my current feelings on just like, I'm not really into any aesthetics that traditionally associated with maledness, then you don't understand my early high school years. So
well, that's just because you didn't know how to dress.
you think I met you guys and I was like, the alphabet mafia, finally. But fucking, I went into high school and everyone and their mom was just like, behold the rainbow, I'm one part of it on there. And I was like, am I part of any rainbow? And I thought about that for the better half of freshman and start of sophomore year. And the answer was no, because I thought about it for a while and I found nothing. So. It's like it's like fucking buying a metal detector, you know? Eventually you don't find shit on the beach and you're just like, you know what, I'm throwing it, I don't need the metal detector anymore. Ain't shit here. So.
I keep the metal detector for sentimentality.
Every now and then. Bust it out to like, anything new? No? Okay.
I don't know why, but The Sims keeps like fucking crashing every time I try to play it.
Of the mods?
No, because I never actually like installed them onto The Sims.
Like any of them?
Yeah. Like I just have them downloaded into like a file in my computer, but they're not anywhere near the actual Sims.
Ian, let's just play Helldivers instead.
No.
Damn it. Damn it.
You've been banned from Dave and
Buster.
Helldiver.
Yeah. Also, yeah, when I was thinking of other games to stream, especially given GameCube now, one of them was Four Swords Adventure. I don't even know if that has a re-release, especially with the eShop down.
It's not.
But also there's like apparently 2 very good Star Wars games stuck on the GameCube, and Tony Hawk's Underground. I don't know if that has a re-release either. I've heard good things about it. Monster Factory did an episode on it, so that's all I need to hear.
Why did Monster Factory do a Tony Hawk episode?
Well, technically, it was like a mod, because people made like a PC version. It was a fan PC version with online. So it was a fan Tony Hawk MMORPG with a massive character creator. And you could be Shrek. Shrek was one of the default options. But you could also just turn all the options up to 100, and then every polygon in the world collided with each other. So that's what they decided to do. And what was I thinking of? Also, I forgot I did a sketch of this panel, and it's much easier than I was gonna make it out to be. So that's good. But yeah, so they made Zeke Teenweed, who's not an undercover cop in Tony Hawk's, underground, trying to stop kids from smoking weed.
Definitely not a cop.
Hey, Juice, let me ask you something.
Okay.
Where do we stand? Okay.
That's the question.
Okay. Well, hey, you do it all the time, so you need to stop that, but I will still ask my question. Where do we stand on Jim Gordon? Because yes, technically cop, but also technically he's like the only sane person in a city of just completely insane people. So, like, where are we there?
All cops are bastards.
You know what? Okay. Listen, I understand you not giving the pass. I just wanted to ask.
Paw Patrol, all cops are bastards.
I mean, that one we can get behind. No, no one loves that son of a bitch. I did. You know.
Sure.
I loved in. What was the thing?
I'm filled with everything.
I love in the Paw Patrol movie, which is a real thing, when one of them died, and then the leader was like, "We're all just patrolling in the paw of God," and then it faded to black.
I don't think that happened.
It did.
It did hard.
Hard. I don't understand why Oppenheimer won shit compared to that thing. So, man, it's kind of wild that won Best Movie. Because
Oppenheimer did?
Yeah, because
Really?
in the Oscars and the Golden Globes, but I say it because I stick by my assertion that you could probably say a lot about Mr. Oppenheimer. I don't think he wants it to be related. Yeah, I don't think he wants it to be related to the Manhattan Project. But not only did they make a movie about that, they also named it after him specifically, and only him. They're like, to be so clear, this guy.
There was only one guy that made it, no
Yeah.
one else.
Exactly.
I don't want to be a part of any of this, so we did name it after you.
So, listen. I have thought about the punchline to this specific comic so much that it has lost all meaning to me, which is a problem, but when I've said it to people, they give it a giggle. So hopefully it will be funny when it's released. The punchline is the name of one of my countries.
Dick and ball. Oh wait, I know what it is. Never
The
mind.
nation of dick and balls.
Magenta lives there.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, America's penis. Infested penis. I keep saying to people, I've lived in Florida now, and of 2 states I've lived in, Florida comes in last. So, I guess we'll keep looking.
I've lived in 3 states.
Which states, Juice? In any order.
Maryland,
Uh-huh.
Ohio,
Uh-huh. Ohio.
Ohio,
Ohio.
and North Carolina.
Gotcha. Which one was your favorite to live in?
North Carolina.
Oh, why is that?
We went in the winter.
Gotcha.
Also, it's fucking gorgeous down there.
Well, that is I like, you know, I like nature and what have you. So pretty is a big factor. And I'm sorry to Florida because you do have some really cool nature down there, but fucking like highways and swampland is not my cup of tea. I'm sorry. Is the Carolinas a Civil War thing, or was that no? Wait, was it? It might have been. I don't know. The Dakotas weren't. I know that. They're way too up there and over a ways for that to be the case. But Carolina, maybe. West Virginia. It's weird because it's not North Virginia. It's West Virginia, and that's a Civil War thing. But I don't know about the Carolinas. I know about the Carolina Reaper. I was thinking, I was like, maybe I was saying before when I did Gross Bean Stream, and I was like, oh, I hate Gross Bean Stream. And I was like, I should do Spicy Stream instead. And I was thinking maybe I just do that as next month's incentive. Who knows? It's coming up. Also, I keep coloring all this shit the wrong color. I'm a fucking dunce. It needs to be off black, not pure black.
Blake.
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 Blake Belladonna.
Blake.
Famous lesbian. Well,
That's
she's
true.
bi.
Lesbian.
Bi.
Lesbian.
When someone pretends that the folks who are bi is one sexuality, bi. See what I?
God.
Yeah, I did. I did. That'll be the memes people are sharing on Facebook / equivalent, you know, in a couple years when they're all 40, and their parents don't think they're cool either. But hopefully improved relations, you know. They don't repeat the sins of the father, whatever father that may be. I've seen. It's so funny to me because I have seen like news posts and what have you about people being like, no, people are not having enough kids to sustain the population right now, and I'm just like, yeah, good. I wouldn't either. I don't know why you thought that was the direction we were headed. Clearly you've had your head in the sand. Like a stupid fucking ostrich. I like ostriches. I don't know if I mentioned this on stream, but I realized how easily an ostrich would kill me. Because I think the instinct of everyone is to go for the neck. But they got knives for feet. And you're not making it to the neck without getting knifed in the stomach, so.
Nice.
And to be clear, the neck is your only chance. Now, flamingos are their bitchier cousins. You have every chance in the world against a flamingo, but not an ostrich. Ostrich. Could serve. Yes, Zaid. Also, hi Zaid. I love you.
It's true. I also love the Zaid.
But yeah, I submit I could survive a bear. In part because I'm smaller than a lot of bears, and I think I could just get to a place where they couldn't reach me. I could not beat a bear in a fight though. I want to be clear. I saw a video online about like you'll know a lot about a guy based on whether he thinks he could beat a bear in a fight, and I would say no, could not beat. I'm not Arnold Schwarzenegger. I just think I have okay odds at getting away from a bear. Probably not a polar bear, because A, big, and B, polar. Like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going, but it's not anywhere fast enough to get away from a polar bear. But I don't know if an ostrich would like chase me, but if it wanted to kill me, I'd probably be dead. Hi, Beba.
Beba. Beba, beba, beba.
Ian, what's the biggest animal you think you could take in a fight in its native habitat? Go on. Go on.
My boyfriend's massive cock.
Alright. You know, I've only made it to a few of your streams. I'm glad to see that that's a new element. It's like, Magenta, what have you developed in your time away? And it's just like a boyfriend and his massive
My
cock.
hot boyfriend. My hot, sexy boyfriend.
I don't think your boyfriend looks like Cinnamon Toast Ken, but there was one picture where I was like, he kind of looks like Cinnamon Toast Ken.
I don't see it.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. It's just my autismo brain seeing patterns in singular image where none exist in real life. But it was a fun afternoon for me, thinking about your type being smaller sized longtime YouTuber. So. The Sims. You know, I've never really played The Sims. I've never really played The Sims. I think for the longest time, I don't know if I've ever expressed this, but I feel like for the longest time, my favorite kind of game has just been like 3D adventure. Make big world you can run around in as 3D character, interact with it, do things. That's my favorite. You'll get me with that every time. That being said, I still haven't played Baldur's Gate 3. I was going to, and then this week I was like, I don't think I have enough time for anything really, so I'm just gonna do Monster Hunter Quest. Like when I have any time. And then I did that. Monster Hunter's fun. See, Monster Hunter big 3D world, I can run around in and do stuff. So. It's fun. I kill big fish. You understand big fish?
I understand.
Sick. I'm really excited. I'm not trying to be like hype, because you know, like A, it could be bad, and B, I don't know. We haven't seen anything about it, but also I'm excited for Wilds. If the last like 3 Monster Hunters are anything to go off of for Wilds, then I'll be excited for it. So. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to maybe hopping on with my buddies and being like, hey, kill big fish, and they're like, oh hell yeah, guy. Big fish has had it coming for a minute now. So I fucked his mom. You do?
Yeah.
Ian, were you trying to play a mod Sims on stream? Or just of the Sims?
Just The Sims.
Gotcha. Then this is doubly unfortunate. You were like, I don't even have a special setup for this, and it's still being a bitch. A right bitch.
Okay, it said it reacquired the files that failed to
Oh,
bullshit.
gotcha.
So
Did
now
you-
I'm
I'm
going
back.
to try it again to
You're
verify
back?
them, these
Where did you
files.
go?
The beast required attention.
Gotcha.
That's a weird way to say you used your vibrator.
Doxing Juice on stream for masturbating live on Twitch.
I was filling my dog up with pee.
How many times can I say masturbated on Twitch without having ever actually done it before Twitch decides to take down my channel?
Well, it
Cahill
depends on
masturbates
who's
Twitch,
listening.
Cahill masturbates on Twitch. Cahill masturbates on Twitch.
Please. You're going to get him banned.
With cam on.
You don't understand, Vegeta. I don't actually have titties, and I'm a small streamer. It won't be a timeout. It'll be a full-on ban.
Well, damn, you should fix both of those things.
I should just start doing. I should put a PNG of a hot tub around K, and just start labeling myself as hot tub streams. And then when I do take a titty out live on stream, they'll just time me out.
You mean like that time when we were
That happened.
all together and you started playing with your nipples?
Yeah. Listen, I like wearing.
Why is that a canonical thing?
Because I like wearing A shirts to bed, but they don't exactly cover my nips. So if you just watch me long enough, I'll just slip a nip. I'll just slip a nip.
But it
in
wasn't even you flipping a nip. You were like fully playing with it.
No, I don't know what you want me to tell you. Girls just want to have fun, like.
Okay, what's your excuse then?
Yeah, well. Woke up in the morning light. Today is the day that I do everything right.
Nope.
Now that I'm queen, I got a kingdom to run. But trolls just wanna have fun.
What?
Yeah, trolls just wanna have fun.
Anyways, chat, how are you doing?
Chat, have you seen Trolls 1 or Trolls 2 or Trolls 3?
There's a third one?
Yeah. And the villains are cunty in the third one.
Is the third one with that... the stretchy one?
Which would you gotta be more specific. It's animation. A lot of things are stretchy.
They're like white with green hair.
Yes, those are the cunty ones I was talking about.
I thought that was from the second movie. I didn't know
No.
that was a third movie.
That's the third movie. Yeah.
I haven't
Well,
seen any of those movies. I've only seen the...
I've only seen the covers. To be fair, they're singing voices for those characters. They brought it. They brought it.
Yeah, I heard some clips of them singing, and I was like, oh damn.
It helps that those are songs I like too. Fucking.
So you killed my grandma.
Forever. She deserved it. Ugly bitch.
Damn. Also, hi Rico.
Left
They-
a carrier facility at 8:10 tonight. It is 7:32. Wait, did it leave a carrier facility from a different time?
Are they
zone?
saying it's going to leave, or are they saying it has left in the future? What?
Did it leave yesterday?
Is Juice gay? The answer is yes, by the way.
Oh.
What? I am not gay.
You are gay.
You okay?
You are gay.
Who says
Who says
I'm
I'm
gay?
gay?
You know, one of my favorite fucking genres of fucking video online is someone posting, is someone responding to comments because they're from Africa. Just any place in Africa, you know, the continent, the entire continent of Africa.
I love those
And
too.
then someone's
those
like,
are so
"How do you
cool.
have internet?" And they're just like, "Oh my lord." I had a substitute teacher from Africa in middle school, and he was like, "I haven't seen a fucking lion. Don't ask." And I was like, "Fair enough. I wasn't gonna
I like
ask."
the ones.
Go on.
I like the ones when the pretty girls are just like, how do I have internet? Well, you see, and then they just start spilling this whole elaborate scheme
Yes.
as to
I've
why they
seen
have
that
internet
too.
right in front of their router.
Yes.
Oh, our cousin, we have to go out into the forest and we have to catch the internet. It is very hard as there is
The
very little to
wild
share among the
internet.
village. I also like the ones where it's talking about her, where she's like, we have to hunt food. Like my cousin is currently out like in the forest hunting for like food, and then they like walk up with a goat, but the entire time there's also just like a girl in the background that's just like eating a bag of chips.
What was I thinking of? Yeah. See, Juice, this is why when I was telling my story yesterday, I was like, I don't know if there were cannibals in New Guinea. No judgment, but fucking, that could just be people being stupid. Because the thing is, people are stupid, so... I was just like... I was just like, these fucking Englishmen... Well, no, they were from Massachusetts. These fucking Massachusetts men could have been like, oh no, the cannibals, and then they're just like, we were having tea and crumpets for our afternoon lunch when you passed by, and now your son is dead. Sucks to be you.
We the people.
We the people of Papua New Guinea.
You want to know the story about that?
About what, Papua New Guinea?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
About
I don't.
Boston.
Yeah, about Papua City. I don't know about the number of tribes there at the time,
Yeah.
but one in particular, they had a funeral rite where basically if someone wrote in their will that they wanted to be eaten by their family, they would get eaten by their family.
I see.
And the
Dining
people
is
that
taken
prepared
care of.
it, yes, and the people that prepared the body for it to get eaten were the women, and so the whole society was like, the brain is the best part. That brain, good stuff. So the women were eating it and getting prion disease and giving it to their children, and they got prion disease.
I don't even know what that is, and I'm not gonna look it up. I don't recommend anyone else looks it up either.
I can explain it in a very safe way.
Okay, go on.
Will you message it to
the
me in
brain-
a very unsafe way?
Yes, the brain eats itself.
Oh, okay. Wow, okay. Okay, so are you saying that zombies don't eat brains? You become a zombie by eating brains.
Yes.
I see. Life is interesting.
Yeah,
Life is
so-
fun.
So for like generations, they were like, this fucking mystery disease keeps wiping out our women and children. That's
Wow.
weird.
Fucking, cut it out. What else was I thinking of?
They did, eventually.
I saw a thing,
I'll be right back. I want to see if I can track down that fucking big ass mosquito because it just flew in front of my face and then escaped from me.
I wish you luck on your
Thing.
hunt. I saw a thing recently, and I don't know if this is true, because honestly, if I meet anyone who fits this ethnicity, I would just ask them, like, information about themselves. But I saw a thing about, like, Native American not actually being the preferred term, because that sets such a wide fucking net for a place that in reality had many different cultures and essentially countries covering it. So just lumping it all into one is just like, that's not good either. It's not, I guess it's better, but it's not, low bar. Low bar to the one before that was just the wrong thing entirely. So yeah. You know what the best rule of thumb is? When you meet someone, probably just best to ask them their name and call them that, and anything else they say. So be respectful to people you meet. Wild take. Juice, are you respectful to people?
Of course.
Wow.
I love people mostly.
See,
I
Juice
was
can
just
do
fucking-
it.
Diane talking about my stickers. Fuck you, Diane.
Oh yeah, I forgot about what sticker. I don't think we talked about this on stream. About someone commenting. Was it on your laptop or your like just water bottle?
It was my laptop.
Okay. Yeah. Someone. Was it at work? It was at work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone at Juice's work said the stickers on their laptop were like unprofessional, and fuck that. And hey, they must be fun at parties. They're my mom when I'm wearing wrong socks, I guess. And she's like, those are wrong socks. And I'd be like, they're fucking socks. I don't know what you want from me. Like, you know? Like, what? Like, yeah? Except they're not even Juice's mom. They're Juice's complete stranger. So what the fuck do they have to say? What was the sticker of?
No, she was just like all my stickers.
No. Oh,
Because
yeah.
they're all like video game and anime references.
Well, how about she fucking have some fun in her life for once? Bet she
Well,
didn't
she
think of
won't,
that.
So.
Yeah, and that's why her husband is cheating on her, so.
Damn.
Or her wife. She could be an
She's
old...
straight.
Well, listen, I assume that because she was joyless to begin with, but she could
Damn.
also just be an old joyless lesbian or whatever. I don't like, you know.
I've only seen one joyless lesbian.
Because girls just want to have fun?
Yeah, girls just want to have fun, man.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. She's straight, and I actually feel bad for her husband, which says a lot about what she's got going on. So, you know. Yeah, that thing I said about, like, anyone commenting on lack of new childbirths. Like, not to get into a bunch of, like, issues as to why you might not want to have your own kid, but I also think people are just getting married these days less because it's the thing to do, and more because they're generally like, A, I like to be with you for roughly forever, and B, when you're dying on your hospital bed, I'd like them to let me in. I'd like them to let me see you. Hello, yes, I have this piece of paper from Town Hall that says I am allowed to go in there. Thank you. Goodbye. I need to draw Walt's head all you know, skewed, all kerfiffled. I love my rubber hose boys. They're so good. They're my favorites and no one else's. Juice likes Alex more, and I will get back to drawing Alex pages, but I've just been working on this.
I like the boys.
Boys are good. You just don't like them because they don't have trauma, and you love nothing more than trauma. So
No, they're fine.
bastions
still...
of joy are toxic to you.
Yeah, no, you're right.
We'll go on.
Which is why I play Overwatch.
Which is why I play open online lobby games.
On mic.
On
With a feminine voice.
Yeah. See, I feel like I've played Helldivers and gotten into that over Apex, because even though in theory the lobby kind of system is very similar, I think in Helldivers it's much easier to be like, I can do whatever I want and my team can do whatever they want, and it doesn't necessarily impact the other one. But I feel like people are going to yell at me on Apex if I match up with them randomly and then I do bad. So, less pressure.
I don't think they're gonna yell at you.
People on Apex would yell at me. And also, I mean, I was trying to get into Apex, and then when I was like, I'll play another game, they were like, security scandal. So you know what? Maybe I dodged a bullet. Maybe I Neo the Matrix dodged a bullet.
Oh no, you for sure did.
Consider that. Consider the fact that I didn't get my entire identity hacked.
It is escaped me.
The
Oh,
mosquito.
the mosquito?
Escaped me.
You'll find it eventually, mate.
Okay. I talked about this before, but kind of a branch off of mosquitoes just should go extinct. Okay, so things in nature are connected by a wide web of things, not just predator and prey. That being said, if we manage to get the things that eat mosquitoes to eat something else, so we don't have to worry about them anymore, would the other things that go extinct because of mosquitoes, like, would anyone miss them? Because the things that come to mind are horrific. Anything that relies on mosquitoes in any other way are either a disease or a parasite, and I don't like either of them. So...
Hey, hold on, talk about yourself like that.
yeah,
Hey,
right.
Don't be mean.
Yeah, it's all he knows.
I validated the Sims files again, and it said the exact same fucking thing.
Yeah, maybe you
Like,
shouldn't have been mean.
4 of them can't be... Well, I was mean after it said this, so... But it was like 4 files failed to be validated and are being reacquired. But I do not see anything about them acquiring these files.
Cahill, you don't understand. The Sims, they took everything from me. They erased my save file and stopped my streams. I get it. If The Sims hadn't crashed, you wouldn't be an absolute bitch. Oh no, I'd definitely be a bitch. If you were dying now, this conversation never would have happened. That's
Vegeta?
Yeah, it's a reference to Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
I figured.
Ian, do you think you could be Vegeta? No, Vegeta's violently heterosexual. Well, no, Vegeta's gay. And wildly overcompensating. I want to note his marriage is a part of that. His marriage is a result of him wildly overcompensating, and he's pretty happy in it, but he still does want Kakarot, just in the worst way possible. And Bulma probably knows that. She was like, oh, he's gay. Bulma's too on top of her shit to not know Vegeta would jump Kakarot in multiple ways, given the first opportunity to do so.
Why are you not calling him Goku?
I don't know, because I'm referencing him through the eyes of Vegeta. So, carrot.
It's because you like him, isn't it?
It's because you like Goku.
Because you're one of them queers.
You're one of you one of them queers. Piccolo is ace.
We love Piccolo.
Now, granted, is it because he's a slug man? Yes. Is he still ace? Also, yes. So is Dende. So is God Jr.
Cool.
Okay, so Juice. The world of Dragon Ball is as equally filled with mysticism as it is filled with aliens and shit, right?
Sure.
On Earth, there is a place called the Lookout, where a specially chosen and powerful being resides to make sure that Earth doesn't, I don't know, explode or cave in on itself.
He's doing a bad job.
I mean, this is in Dragon Ball where he's actually doing a pretty good job, all things considered.
Okay.
So he fucking hired Goku to help. So like that's about as good a job as you can do, you know, especially when you know Goku exists. And he also made the Dragon Balls. The most recent the second most recent Guardian of the Lookout was named Kami. So he was just named God.
I was about to say. I was like, did they really?
Yes. And Kami is a Namekian, which is what Piccolo is. They're an alien. Piccolo exists because the Lookout, the Guardian before Kami, said, hey, you have some evil in you. And Kami was like, but I want the job though. And he was like, well, I can just expel the evil from you. And that made Piccolo. Piccolo is an inherent part of Kami. They are the same person, essentially, right? You're with me so far? Because they were separated by magic at some point. They are aliens separated into two people by magic. You with me so far?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So at one point, much later down the...
It's the reverse of Steven Universe.
Correct.
It's two people fused together by magic from aliens.
Yes. What was I thinking of? Oh yeah. So a lot of time passes, right? And a lot of exercising passes, right? Yes, exactly. There's also the cat and the homeless man who live with God.
The what?
That's different. Anyway, so
Wait, and the cat and the homeless man are married?
yes. Anyway, so it's actually kind of funnier because the homeless man is just too lazy to get down from the lookout, so he just stays there. Anyway, so some time passes, right? And some exercises passes, and some villain dies, right? Like, a lot of things happen. You with me so far? Piccolo goes from being cartoonishly evil to a generally good person. And at one point, a threat comes along that is so strong, Piccolo says, hey, I don't think any amount of exercise will help us save the human race and Earth and all of our own lives. So he goes to the lookout, and he says, Kami, if we combine again, we'll be infinitely stronger. So let's do that. And Kami says, I don't like this, but I will do that because otherwise everyone will die, so it wouldn't matter anyway. So they do that, right? So there is no Guardian at the lookout anymore, right? So Piccolo and Kami are the same thing. Piccolo kind of keeps the keys, though, so they just keep calling him Piccolo. You with me so far?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Juice, what is the name... Yes. Now, Juice, what is the name of the series called that these characters are from?
Dragon Ball.
Correct.
Bleach.
Also correct. So Kami made the Dragon Balls. And when he dies or, stops existing as a singular individual, there are no more Dragon Balls. And that's a problem, especially if people die, because they've gotten pretty used to being like, no, when people die. So they're like, we should get Dragon Balls again. So luckily, at this point in the story, they've already been to the planet that Kami and Piccolo came from. So they go back there. We don't talk about Mr. Popo. They go back there and they say, hey, do any of you want to move to Earth and become God? And their friend Dende, who they met when they came there the first time, was like, I'll do it because I like you guys, and being God sounds pretty cool. So then he goes back and he makes new Dragon Balls from them, because only Namekians can make Dragon Balls. So Dende, who is the...
champ.
So Dende, who is also ace because he has no interest in women or men, because the fucking Namekians don't... They just reproduce asexually, literally, in the scientific sense. He comes back, he makes new Dragon Balls, and now he is God the Second, as far as we can tell in Dragon Ball. So you understand all that?
Yes.
Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. That was a wild... all that stuff I said was pretty wild, and I liked saying it, actually. So...
One might even say that adventure was bizarre.
That's a different guy, though. He's different. He's a different man.
Nope. Nope. It's a JoJo reference.
No.
Dragon Ball is a JoJo reference because Gintama had a JoJo reference and a Dragon Ball reference. So.
I see. Everything's connected, and everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And now my uncle has to kill you.
No.
Too late. I already fucked your uncle.
Oh, for me.
You're
I don't
really
know
fast.
I don't know if that's better or worse, Paula, because Mr. Popo from Dragon Ball Z Abridged doesn't just look the way he does, but furthermore is purposefully malicious, and I almost feel like that's worse. But I don't know. I guess that's up to. Listen, if you at all approach the idea of Mr. Popo, do so at your own caution, and I guess get what you want out of it. Good day to you, sir. I said good day.
A donut.
Okay.
That's what I want.
Get a donut.
Okay,
No,
so
I want
Juice,
that from the-
let's do this real quick, because it'd probably just get demonetized talking about this. Okay, so Mr.
Okay.
Popo is the racist caricature in Dragon Ball, okay? Do you know who I'm talking about already, or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's
the Jinx of Dragon Ball.
Yes, exactly. Many people have... Dragon Ball Bridge makes that joke many times. You know how there's a guardian on the lookout? Mr. Popo is like the guardian of the lookout. He specifically is like, this is my house, I let God stay here, and then I help him out do God stuff. You get me so far?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Once you help God out.
he is also implied to be one of, if not the strongest being on Earth, including Goku. Even when they introduce, because Mr. Popo whoops Goku's ass when they first meet, and then they unlock Super Saiyan, and Mr. Popo still kind of kicks Goku's ass. So he just doesn't do anything because all he really cares about is protecting his house and God. So
so he's a Jehovah's Witness.
I guess. I mean, no, because he doesn't go anywhere. He stays in one place specifically.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's still kind of funny for Toriyama to do that.
He's a Jehovah's.
I did see something recently saying that Mr. Popo is actually based on like a specific mythological creature, who had a similar appearance, and was more akin to, like, you know, your Jin, a genie, if you will, which is definitely where his clothing comes from. But either way, he still doesn't look cool no matter his, you know, like it's like the fucking red paint in the hospital. It's like, don't do that for obvious reasons. Don't do that. It doesn't matter what associations people have with red paint. Stop it. Get some help. I'm Michael Jordan.
No, you're not.
Michael Jordan is alive, right?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Good for him. Being
Oh, he
alive.
does look like a Mahakala.
Oh, is that what the creature is called?
Yeah, I just looked it up.
Let me look up. How do you spell it?
It honestly, it spelled exactly how it sounds like it would
Okay.
be.
You know I can't sound things out.
I know.
I thought it
will
was
never
a.
forget that one time when I was like, it's exactly how it is pronounced, and you like added letters that weren't even like phonetically in there.
Here's the fun part. I
And I
can't
was like, how did
tell
you do that?
if this thing is supposed to be blue, like censored Mr. Popo, or if they've censored this mythological creature to look less like an awful caricature. So,
I think he's supposed to be blue.
okay. Then, well, unfortunately, you don't get blues in manga, so there was that. But he also just could have left him white, so. And been like, color him in later. Note to self, add anything but, you know, pure black here.
He could have done the thing that Oda does, and he
Okay.
just like does the cover page with him on him and colors them in. But like, these are the canon colors, please.
These. I don't
Fucking
know.
Nakutami does that too.
Juice, let me ask you something. I think you might be the best person I know to officiate on this.
Hello.
Actually, no. I was gonna ask you this. I fucking forget that Oda answered these. What race is Nico Robin?
I forget.
Russian. Russian.
Is he okay?
I think he might be wrong. I think Oda's wrong with his own.
Wait, no, because there are some Russians that are still melanated. They're just on like the Asia part of Russia.
Gotcha. Because
Anyway, live action
Yeah.
Robin should be melanated.
I mean, I agree, but like that's what I was saying. Like I feel like I was able to get more specific idea with Usopp. I forget what, you know, where Oda said he should be from, but they did a good job with it in live action. But with Robin, I was like, not white, but question mark? I love Robin though. Robin, you are one of my favorites.
Robin.
Robin.
I like Robin.
Oppenheimer.
I love Robin because she doesn't fight. She just kills.
She really does. I don't care that the anime was like, oh no, she doesn't kill people. She kills people.
She kills people.
I remember one time me and Juice like looked at. Oh, so sorry for my new bad audio quality, but
You're good.
trying to fix things.
Don't
But
sweat
I
it.
remember when we looked it up, and they were like, canonically, I think like even Oda was like, no, she doesn't kill anyone. She just like makes it. She like incapacitates them. It's like no, that bitch killed them.
I mean,
She is snapping their neck.
I mean, yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's unarguably the action she does. And if she doesn't kill them, that might be worse, because she's definitely paralyzed them for life. So, and honestly, I don't think
basically killing.
I don't think the world government has good health care. I think they don't care if you live or die. You know, like the real world, like America. So.
Wait a minute. I just looked up what Oda puts everyone nationality as.
What's your
Nami
weird...
in Sweden?
I mean, you know. Well, I mean, would Irish be better because of the orange hair and everything? Nami is not only pretty pale, but she
No.
does have red hair. So. But
I mean, I would put her in Europe somewhere, but
I think Sweden works fine for her. Like she Nami is the whitest of the Straw Hats. Let's be clear about one thing. The girl is pale, which is upsetting considering, you know, she's traveling the tropical seas. So
Yeah, but she wears SPF 8 billion.
I was about to, yeah, she'd have to.
Yeah, you're right.
I would. Especially, and this is, there's no other way to put this. I want to be clear, I support Nami. She doesn't cover up. So, like, she's not like, I'm protecting my skin with clothes, so she's good. She just needs the strongest of all, of all fucking sunscreens in order to make sure she doesn't get burnt to a crisp. Also, that does make the most sense, because Nami's the only Straw Hat to ever have gotten sick.
Imagine getting sick.
Nami serves too much cunt to get sick. Let's be real.
But she did.
What do you mean? She got sick.
But then
No, she didn't.
But then we met Dr. Kira, and she also serves cunt. So.
I love that grandma.
Yeah. Also, I love that part, because, like, Usopp, I very much love for being just a normal guy, and he's like, Lord in heaven, I hope I just don't die. My goal is to not die. But during that part where, like, Vivi is like, haven't any of you gotten sick? He is with Luffy and Sanji saying, no, I've never gotten sick before. So they're all just a bunch of weirdos, honestly. It's almost like that's the point of the comic. What's this?
Are you telling me you've gotten sick before?
Found family? Yeah. It's been a while, though. I think the last time I was really, really, like, sick was I got whooping cough in high school. That sucked. But I did not say whoopee. I'll tell you that much. I didn't get a free cushion either. Fucking sucked. Juice, name your last disease.
I had the flu.
How and where?
It was immediately after a basketball game. Like the very next day, I was like, "Wow,
So
I have 100-degree fever. I'm still gonna go to class."
Of course.
And then I did, and I almost passed out.
See, this is the thing. I do want to balance, like, work and life, and I do mean balance. So, you know, not just
Balenciaga.
Hello?
No,
Balenciaga.
he said
Oh, okay.
Balenciaga.
I thought Ian had just seen Dune real quick and was like, Lisa Nal Gaib!
No, Balenciaga.
Ian, would you love me if I was a worm?
It depends. Are you a cute worm?
I'll send you a picture of me as a worm right now.
Okay.
1 second.
Ian, would you love me as a worm?
Are you a cute worm?
I'm an inchworm.
You're an inchworm?
Yeah, those are the cutest worms.
Absolutely. I would adore you.
Okay. Ian, this is prepare. This is me as a worm.
Okay. Where am I looking for it?
Whispering.
Okay.
Is it Toji's worm?
No.
I don't think that's cute.
I don't think that's a worm.
It is. It's classified as worm.
I think it is.
I don't like that it's classified as worm.
Sometimes you're classified as worm.
It's a Dune thing, so it's big worm.
I
I
don't
don't like them.
I don't think that's a worm.
I don't want him in the house.
Also, why are you suddenly old?
Because worms make you immortal.
Why are you bald?
Because
Why are you bald?
Because worms don't have hair. That one's easy.
You're
I don't know
bald?
why you
You're
gotta ask
bald, old,
Worms
and
do have
wrinkly.
hair.
that. What's that?
You're bald, old, and wrinkly. Like, pick a struggle.
And gay.
And gay. Like, damn, you've got everything going against you.
Becoming a worm does make me gay, so.
I mean, there was that one theory from, I forget where it was, but they were like, after all of our studies, we do believe that the thing that makes, like, people gay is, like, a parasitic worm that rests in their asshole that, like, demands to eat cum.
Someone would have found that already.
And when I heard that, I was like, that is complete and total bullshit. I will, however, be
Saying it all the time.
spreading that. Yeah, like spreading that as much as physically possible.
Fucking.
Like,
Because that is
what data
absolutely.
would they have for that?
That's all. That's like the flat earther of homophobes. Because it's the most easily disproven thing. If you really have the balls for it, then it's real easy to disprove. So. Real, you know. Real scientists will check anyone's asshole for proof.
Yeah, they will.
Juice, drop some
Scientists have been
science on
fighting
us.
each other lately.
On what?
Oh, I was just about to, dude.
Yeah, we're on the same wavelength.
Science!
Okay. So, it's kind of like the black sheep of science. Like, the science community hates fucking geologists and archaeology.
I've
But
heard.
they are hard sciences.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard?
I've heard people hate geologists, yes.
I haven't.
Okay. Yeah, so... Well, now you know. So this geologist was like, I'm going to do a whole ass study in archaeology and print a whole paper saying that the oldest pyramids that are on the earth are one in Indonesia and two made five times the number of years as the actual first pyramids have been made. So we're looking at like I think it was like 5,000 BCE for the first pyramids. He's like, nah, it's further back than that. It's like 15,000 BCE. We're like,
I was about to say,
that's suspicious.
was the first number 500 or 5,000 BCE? Because
That is a
5
good
times that
question.
would be like 25,000 BCE, which is... We're going back so far. Anyway, continue, please.
Yeah, it was just some outlandish
Claims.
some outlandish number of years back, and all the archaeologists are like, that's weird, and they looked at all his data, and the data was fine for the most part, except for when he was carbon dating stuff, because instead of like digging out with a shovel, he digged down with tubes, and the tubes came out with uniform pieces of soil. And he was carbon dating soil, which you aren't supposed to do, one, because soil is the worst retainer of carbon. And two, you're supposed to get like a mixture. That way, you can like get a synopsis of the real carbon date. And he didn't do that. And he was just making claims. And all of the archaeologists were like, "Get this paper revoked. Take it back."
Send him to the penis
And-
explosion room!
Yeah. And he kept fighting. He's still fighting actually, because the publisher was like, "Yo, we're taking it down." And this was like 2 weeks ago.
This is malpractice on
And-
basically every level, as far as we can tell, so...
Yeah, and the publisher was like, "Look, these claims they're saying are wrong, and we could have checked it, but you know, that's stupid."
I hear someone. Anyway, that's fun. All of that. My favorite thing about carbon dating, I forget, maybe Juice knows. I mean to remember his name, but I remember him as the guy who found out how old the Earth was. But I think invented carbon dating even. But also he got lead banned for most things. Because the fun thing is when you're trying to date stuff back that far, you know, you look at a lot of samples, and when enough of those samples have just a shit ton of lead on the top of them, then you start saying, now wait a minute, hold on here, what's going on here? So
Maybe we shouldn't be putting lead in everything.
and literally in paint, toys, gasoline running in our cities, and being propelled into the air with the lead and the
Fucking
gasoline.
lead pipes that are in our water systems.
Exactly. Literally the thing that killed the Romans, some people say. So, one of the theorized fall of Rome, everyone got stupid from drinking lead.
Mm-hmm.
You know, something you shouldn't have to tell many people, especially these days, not to do. But back then, they didn't even know what lead was. They just thought this rock was pretty good for building.
They saw
Maybe
a
it
rock and they
wasn't.
were like, ooh, I like that.
Shiny and gray. Yummy to eat.
Oh, lead isn't shiny.
No. Oh, well, but
Not
it's
with
fun.
that, actually.
Not with that. I could polish lead. It would be easy.
I
And
mean,
also,
you could polish lead.
I'd be diseased afterwards.
Yeah, I don't think your lungs could survive that, bud.
The way lead works is really fun because from what I understand, you got brain connections, right? You feel me? Your brain, it's connected places. Okay, you with me so far? Soft, easy metal. So your brain's connected places, and every now and then they put some stuff through those connections. So brain work.
Juice, are you writing this down?
I'm writing it down.
I think Juice might already know this. You know, like nutrients and shit going through the brain. Lead, on a very small scale, the scale of nutrients even, looks a lot like those nutrients. So the brain says this goes here. Here's the thing, it doesn't go there. so then your brain just stops working because it's fucking when people are like full of lead, they're not fucking lying. You are actually full of lead because it's just sticking everything up on a tiny level. So
Lead is a very good
sticker.
reagent. Yeah, I was trying to find the word. That's not the right word, but you know.
Right idea, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where is lead?
On the inside.
I wish it wasn't on the inside.
Ian is
That's the thing.
across the room from the microphone. Ian
Hello.
said, I'm back here.
Get over here.
Get over here.
Ooh.
I don't know. I learned all this from Neil deGrasse Tyson, so.
Oh, we love that guy.
Here's the thing. Tone deaf, yes. Good at teaching science, also yes. So, you know.
Oh.
What's up?
So I glanced at the periodic table. I figured out why our body does that.
Why does it do that?
Lead is in the same period as carbon.
Ah, which is the thing everything has.
Yes.
Literally everything.
So our body's just like, this is kind of the same. It's just a little big.
It can't.
Eats it.
It can't do the fun thing carbon can do, though, right? It can't become a bionicle.
No, it can't.
Damn.
I mean, it can bond to a lot of things, but it cannot, in fact, become a bionicle.
Okay. Well, isn't that what carbon does, though? It bonds to a lot of things, which is why it's able to make shit. Because it's just like,
Well, yeah, but carbon bonds to a lot more things because it's tiny. It can fit in places.
Okay, and lead can't do that.
No, it's kind of chunky.
Gotcha. Which is why it blocks up your brain. Oh, we're learning. But silicon can do that, so you watch the tombs of people with breast implants, because pretty soon, new life.
Yeah, please don't eat the silicone packets that come in shoe boxes and like seaweed snacks.
I think he's currently eating them.
Cahill, stop eating the silicone packets.
What were you guys saying? I was eating my dinner of silicone packets.
Oh my god.
But it's full of lead instead.
I mean, Pilk still kind of works because lead's periodic symbol is PB.
I
Nut
did.
butter?
Every time someone gets a personal best in their speed run, they also are filled with more lead. So it's a, it's a constant, it's a grueling, agonizing process to get a world record. But it just shows the determination of speedrunners. Oh my goodness. Science rules. Thank you, Bill.
Sometimes.
Every now and then. Hey, listen, atom bombs are cool too. It's just they're used for awful things. If we just
I
blew
wish
up,
they weren't.
if we just started blowing up atom bombs on the moon, that would be fucking awesome. And everyone would be like, look at that. That's cool.
We would also have to deal with the consequences of the ocean.
I mean, it would, no, we do not currently possess, I know this for a fact. Thank you, YouTube. We do not currently possess the means via any atomic explosions to permanently alter either the crust of the Earth nor the moon in any meaningful way. On their scale,
I'll say,
on our scale, it wildly fucking irradiates all of it. You know, like it doesn't like blow it away. It does just make it wildly toxic for any living creature. But in terms of blowing it up, no, we're fine.
In terms of blowing it?
In terms of blowing the moon,
leave her alone.
fly me to the moon, and let me give it a little smooch. Then I'll show it pictures of some cats and little pooch. In other words, moon be my friend. In other words, moon friend.
Moon friend.
Moon friend.
Oh,
I
to
can't-
be moon friend.
I can't believe we're
Moon
back
friend.
on fucking astronomy. Roughly the same time. Same time.
Astrology.
Is astronomy? No, astrology is the fake one. Astrology
It's not fake.
it's fake.
It's just not a science. It's not fake.
It's fake.
It's
be
beginning.
mean.
I would submit the only pattern that arises from you being born under a star signal is like due to being born, like people being born in proximity of time. You know, it's a generational thing at that point. But even then, I'm not going to call it generational because I think it would change year by year. You know, like the freshman class largely born in March is different from the sophomore class largely born in March. So I'm sorry. There's a lot of witchy stuff I'll be like, huh, too, but not astrology.
How could you?
Easily. I was born under the sign of the Virgin. I'm really okay with losing astrology.
Juice, quickly. What star sign would someone born in November 12th be?
Oh god, what is my cousin zodiac sign?
Oh, what? The Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Ted Bundy?
I said it first.
Oh wait, no, he's not.
Fuck him. Fuck that guy.
I mean, yeah. I was thinking of the senator. I was like, who's the Zodiac killer? And I remembered we don't know who the Zodiac killer is. So I just named a different serial killer.
I guess you tried?
I tried.
You know what that means, Juice? It means Regina George is a Scorpio.
Do you guys know about the Leatherman? Did I talk about this? I did. I think I
The
did.
Leatherman?
Yeah, so in the not World War. So I was so shout out to Watcher, the channel founded by the BuzzFeed Unsolved guys, so that way they could keep doing paranormal content but not have to work for fucking BuzzFeed. They have a series called like Mystery Files, where they just talk about like mysterious occurrences over the years. And whether or not they were like considered solved or largely legitimately left a mystery because no one was able to scrounge up enough evidence to call it definitively. One of the things they talked about that I watched was the Leatherman, which in the post-Civil War era of America, in New England, a guy showed up.
And that's when everything always goes wrong.
So a guy showed up and he was in a suit made completely out of leather. Leather shirt, leather jacket, leather pants, leather shoes, leather top hat. All of it was leather. They were not... No one fucking knew who this guy was, but he was super friendly. He didn't say a word. He just walked from town to town. And he had a very precise schedule. So he would be at different towns at different precise times, just kind of walking on through. Okay? No one was able to learn who he was. And he was buried in an unmarked grave because, like, they knew where the grave was, but they didn't know what to call him, so it was by definition an unmarked grave, right? You with me so far? One day, he's such an urban legend, a university in the future, it's like, let's dig him up, give him a proper grave, and also maybe do DNA testing. They do that, the body has disintegrated. There is no body. There's just nails of... There's nails. There's nails that might have been in a coffin at one point, but there's not a body or a coffin. It's all gone. So they do make a memorial to him, but fucking no one knows who that guy was. And that's the Leatherman. And that's fun, because that's not like it's not like fucking Bigfoot. It's just a guy. It's just a dude.
Look, sometimes you're a little quiet, and then no one knows your name.
Yeah. Sometimes you're a little quiet, and then you're a cryptid. Hello,
A fun cryptid, though.
What's that? Exactly.
A fun cryptid.
No one thinking that you're creating government conspiracies. You're just walking from town to town, dressed in leather. The best kind of cryptid. A leather daddy one.
Is Regina George a snob? I don't think so.
I thought she was.
I've never seen Mean Girls, so... Yes, Regina, no, Regina. Everything, Regina.
Every waking hour? Nope.
Penis, 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 penis.
Absolutely.
It's just fun doing that. Fun getting to be like, it's fun just replacing all words in a song as penis.
Yes, Regina, no, Regina. Every waking hour, I've been making sure Regina George can stay in power. If Regina is the sun, then I'm a disco ball. So then just as bright and fun. If you've had alcohol.
Regina George for Oreos in a parked car. She was chosen for Oreos in a parked car. And that's all I have to add to that. I was thinking of... James wrote 5 before getting sick. Madison wrote 25 before... Hamilton wrote the other 51. That does get me pumped up. I was like, time to write 51 essays. A reasonable amount.
No. That song is great, though.
It's fun. It's not about a girl being awful in high school, but you know. We can't all be about girls being awful in high school.
And why not?
I don't know.
Because they're asking me to lead. I'm doing the best I can.
Ian, if I wanted to hear about girls being mean in high school, I would still be there, so I would disguise myself as a young child by wearing a lollipop and a whirly gig hat.
I think you'd be arrested.
Yeah.
Probably. And you know what? Good. Like, that was, hey guys, I know you probably get this a lot. That was a test, and you passed. Take me to jail. And before you ask, no, I'm not expecting me saying this is a test is gonna get me out of this. If anything, you need to take me to jail harder because I said this was a test. That was also a test. So. But yeah, good
They're
job.
gonna put you in the psych ward.
Finally.
It'd be for the best.
Fucking, what took them so long? My mom's been waiting for years to get me in there. Man, it's so weird. Because I'm used to Ian getting interrupted by his dad. And him having to just mask whatever we were talking about before. But now it's his boyfriend. And
Yeah.
I don't know if he has to necessarily mask anything, but...
No, it's still his dad.
Is it?
Oh, it's my daddy.
Oh. Oh! It's been so long since my last day. Yeah, when did your dad die? Drag queen references. Aha! Ian, have I told you about drag queens triggering a primal response in me, or no?
No.
Okay. You know the dinosaur from Jurassic Park, and it like, has like those scary like fins and everything, and it yells at you to scare you away. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of what some drag queens' makeup used to look like to me. I was like, oh,
That's fair.
natural defense. I'm scared.
That's fair though.
I am now desensitized to it, but it wasn't me being just like, oh no, sexuality, I'm scared. No, it was me being like, oh no, their face is has been painted. I'm scared.
They look like a threat to my being.
Exactly.
I must run.
Oh no, that one's spitting poison at me. I have to go.
Juice would thank it.
What?
Huh?
No, I really didn't hear you. What happened?
Huh?
Oh,
Could we have a snake-themed drag queen named Mamba Black? I think that one's okay. Not the best, but I would like a snake-themed drag queen. And also, I like black mambas. They're really cool. I learned about them from One Piece.
We can have a snake-themed drag queen. You just can't be in charge of naming.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'm a straight guy.
I miss Kobe every day.
Kobe Bryant?
Yeah.
What does that have to do with snakes?
One of his nicknames was the Black Mamba.
That's wild.
Um,
I mentioned
No,
One
it's
Piece,
Black Mamba.
so I immediately thought of, you know, Kobe from One Piece.
No, not him. We love him, but not him.
Yeah. He's around. You can catch him.
he's
if you
somewhere.
want. Yeah. You know, don't sweat it. I've misnamed layers, and it freaked me out for a minute.
Layers.
Wrong, Leia.
Wrong lever. I was ruminating again the other day about how fucking pissed I am about Pandora, the World of Avatar at Disney parks, as I do sometimes. And I mean, I feel like one part of that is just the fact that they have something like the Emperor's New Groove, and yet they're like, Avatar section, and I'm like, fuck you.
If only Avatar was like a good movie.
Yeah. If only I cared. I heard the last one was fine, but maybe the first one should have been good before they before they made a theme park about it. I know, a wild idea. I'm sorry, Avatar fans. I'm only a little
I'm not.
sorry.
I'm not sorry. I'll say it again. I'll say it with my chest for both of us.
I'll say one thing. It doesn't fit the vibes of a Disney park. And whether you think that's a good thing or bad thing, the vibes are off regardless, so... It's like fantasy, sci-fi, wonder, American imperialism in space. It's like, excuse me? Hello?
You heard us.
It's a At the end of the day, it's a theme park, and they fucking broke the theme. So, I'm pupset. I must say. Juice, what opinions do you have about theme park design?
If there are less than 3 roller coasters, you're doing it wrong.
Here's the thing. I can understand, and to a degree I agree, because making sure there's a thrill section to a theme park is important, right? But at the same time, I think a lot of theme parks will focus too much on roller coasters and not enough on the fucking theme park. So, like, the park won't look nearly as nice, and they'll just be like, ride the roller coaster. And I'll be like, I don't feel like it, and I would like to have a nice time, like, eating snacks and riding the other rides. So, do you get where I'm coming from with that?
No. Only roller coaster.
So you're my least favorite type of theme park enjoyer. Understood.
Look, I like feeling good anxiety.
Oh my goodness. You like that because you wish you could feel anything else.
No, that's me.
Yeah.
Wrong person. Accurate statement, wrong person.
Listen, I will not back down. It's like, yes, roller coasters and ride design is important in a theme park, undoubtedly, but if you're not even doing a theme, why is it a theme park?
The theme is we don't know what we're doing.
Exactly. That's why I like Disneyland. Even more than Disney World.
The theme is this franchise made money and we're going to milk it for all it's worth.
That's Avatar. That's why I like
exactly.
That's why I like Disneyland Park more than anything in Disney World, because I think it does such a good job at, hey, did you pay to get in here? We're gonna make sure your day is pretty dang nice. We're gonna make sure that anytime you walk around a corner, you're like, ooh, cool, pretty, etc. So. You're a park, alright. You're just not a theme park. What's the difference? Presentation! I'm gonna start busting into people's offices saying that. I will also be a supervillain who is robbing the place, so I don't plan to be escorted out by the guards.
Which you still will be.
I will be leaving with sacks of money, and the arms and the guards on my arm, because they're now my bitches.
Doubt.
Yeah.
Me and the muscle man I pulled by being autistic.
That one checks out.
There you go. That's what.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? You put me in. You let me threaten the head of a theme park, and anyone who's attracted to nerds who like to rant about hyperfixations is gonna be like, I can't not do it. I can't not go home with him. So let me have a theme park, you absolute villains.
I should tell you that story. I'll tell you all that story, but like off stream.
No. Oh, did you pull someone by being autistic, Juice?
No, the other way around.
Oh, okay. Oh! You gotta send that to me at one point. I would like to hear that. It's always fun. It's always fun because I mean, to me at least, it's like, hey, I'm passionate about something, and this person is apparently attracted to that. That's neat. I wasn't trying, but I never am. So, works out. See, that's where I get pedantic. Someone's like, you don't pull any bitches, and I'm like, I'm not actively trying ever. But if they say, you don't know how to pull bitches, that's accurate. That's true and fair. Understandable. Have a good day.
Fair and valid.
Yeah, exactly. You can't just say, you get none. I'm like, yeah, I haven't been trying. And it's like, you don't know how to. Yes, there you go. You correct. You fixed it. Good job.
But are you also out here not trying?
It's me, Cahill. Listen. That requires more social interaction, and I don't fucking feel like it.
Sure.
No, my lord. You need to stop before I post his new address in chat. I wouldn't. I don't know his new address.
I do.
His new address is 123 Palm Tree Lane. Because he lives in Florida. What else would the street be called?
Oh, this shirt would be so cute if it wasn't fully disconnected from everything.
If the collision wasn't fucking wild.
It like overlaps everything. Even like when you like put a skirt on, it like doesn't like tuck into the skirt. It's just continuing to like flare out. And it looks weird.
Juice, I respect that you can relate, but also at the same time, I mean, you literally just gave an example of like, I had a wild night out on the town the other day. Me and all the boys were going out to party. Yeah, I'm like, I could
What?
never.
What?
I don't know.
Juice.
Apparently, you and all the boys went out to party.
Yeah. Juice, you party hard. Don't hide it.
I mean, I used to. Back when I was trying to fit in.
What happened to that?
I stopped trying to fit in.
Oh.
Because it wasn't working.
Yeah, it wasn't working.
I know. I met you in person.
I like
I'll
to...
leave.
No. I like to imagine Juice was like, I was trying to blend in, and then we see a picture of Juice at an old party, and they have like fucking camo on. They're just fully becoming Big Boss. Just like, I'm blending in. No one knows I'm here.
No, I dress like a whore.
Listen, respect.
Sometimes you dress like a whore.
It's we're doing.
The fucking massage therapist said, undress to your level, and I said, okay. So I put on a sweater.
Okay, John Mulaney.
Is that a John? I thought
Is
that
that
was
a John Mulaney bit?
It might be.
It is.
I thought.
I watched that.
I'm gonna be real. I thought I was taking it from my brother, and me. Listen, I'm just.
Did they steal it from John Mulaney?
No. I mean, I think Griffin probably talks about not being comfortable naked plenty, but I don't think he said that. I don't think he quoted another comedy special.
Doesn't he have a wife?
Who, Griffin?
Yeah,
Yes.
interesting.
Having someone you're okay being intimate with, Juice, and not wanting to be naked generally around a lot of people, or as a default state, is not, like, they're not mutually exclusive.
They are to me.
Oh my lord.
There it is. I knew that was coming. Like, as you were saying it, Cahill, I myself was getting prepared to be like, yeah, no, that doesn't compute with Juice.
I had a feeling it was coming, but I wanted to say my piece anyway, so, you know. Well, Juice is, we discussed this yesterday too. Juice is a binary creature, which is funny because they're non-binary. But fucking, they just have a if and, or they have a computer brain where it's either on or off, this or that. It can never be between. It can never be betwixt. So.
Betwixt is so fun to say.
It does not surprise me to hear that Juice is just like, if I'm okay being naked around one person, I'm going to be okay naked around all people.
Yeah, because one person is made out of the same thing as everyone else.
Yeah, but I don't like care
That's not
about
true. Some people are ugly.
or know.
Stop being mean.
That's how
Then they
Ian
should stop being
operates.
ugly.
My God.
Juice is this or that. Ian is mean and gay. So
I'd rather be mean and gay than a bitch.
what's the thing, Ian? What's the thing Trixie says? Is it I rather die beautiful than live ugly, or there's some saying like that? Do you know what I'm talking about or no?
I know where she says, hot people doesn't mean they're funny, and ugly people doesn't mean they deserve to live.
That's different, but it is it is funny. Funny.
Look, if you're hot, you're not funny. I'm gonna say it. If
So
you
you
were
admit
hot,
I'm ugly.
if you were hot your whole life, then you're not funny. But if you were hot like immediately after high school, you might be funny.
So you admit I'm ugly.
No,
I
if you're
mean-
not funny.
I think
Wow.
I think people finding someone who is hot, funny, and nice is like, that's how they're like, oh, okay, my soulmate who I live with forever. You know, like those are some of the basic / major criteria for someone you'd be like, ah, yes, someone to marry. So I imagine it's a rare trait for a lot of people to find in others, to be frank.
Also, so wait, Juice, do you admit that I'm ugly, or do you admit that I'm not funny?
You're not funny.
Here it is.
Damn.
Can someone clip that for me?
Mods ban Juice.
No, this.
I am a mod.
Juice ban Juice.
Okay, I mean, wait, can I ban myself?
No,
I
because
think
you
we-
can't ban other mods.
We've tried this
Damn it.
before. We've been down this road before, and I walked this lonely road, so. I just realized something.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I need that clip. So whenever I'm going through a depressive episode and Juice tries to cheer me up by like saying that I'm funny and everything, I can pull this out and be like, "No, you said I'm not funny," like straight up.
Ian is like, I'm ugly, and Juice is like, yeah, but you're funny, so it's fine. And Ian's just like, pull up my clip. Get it?
No. Ian is so cute. That guy, handsome guy. He just hates himself.
He needs to eat more.
That too.
Here's the thing, though, Juice, is that you've called me funny before. It was like a few days ago, but you just said right now that I'm not funny. So what else have you been lying to me about?
Well, no, I find you funny. Objectively, you're not funny.
I'm going. Okay, so we're gonna ban Juice. We're gonna ban Juice.
Wait!
I'm.
Yeah, Juice, can you please describe objective funniness?
Funny to a majority of people. A majority being 75%.
That's not. It's still not how it. That's not how it works.
Yeah, no.
Fucking, you can make a career out of apparently not being funny as a comedian. Which, I mean, yeah, there's a joke there, but also at the same time, legitimately, 75% of the people on Earth don't have to find you funny to be a professional comedian. Like that's nothing. Juice, you've done
Then
nothing.
they're not funny.
Oh my god. You know, actually, no. You know what this reminds me of?
What's that?
This reminds me of when Juice is like, game of the year is game
Yes.
of the year is this, and
I mean,
and we're like, oh, why is it a game? Like, did you really like that game? And they're like, no, that game was shit, but like, it had like all of these qualities that like it would have, and we're like, no, this is about preference. This is about personal preference, and they're like, no, it's a subjective
Which-
thing. And it's, subjective is not literally. Favorite game is so completely subjective and not at all objective. There is no objectivity in favorite game.
Right. Which it shouldn't. It should just be called the fucking favorite game of the gamers in the year, not game of the year.
People's
It's
Choice
called Game of the
Award.
Year because the more like majority of people said that game was the best.
That's dumb. It should have a criteria list.
Oh my goodness.
No, you're just
You're
autistic.
exactly. You just have autism. Juice, do you understand I've dedicated because the foundational understanding of my entire career interested in storytelling is that there is not technically an objectively good story or comedy or anything. There's just steps you can take to make sure the most amount of people find it good, and thus, if you successfully meet that criteria, then it can be considered, you know, like quote-unquote objectively good, but that still that isn't a thing that exists. Like,
Yeah, objectively good is not something that it has like absolutely no meaning or bearing on something that is like the word before it is like favorite. It's like that's not how that works.
Objectivity doesn't exist in the human experience because that's not how life works.
I'm tired of life. Only computer programs.
Yeah, apparently.
Machine learning, not that AI shit.
Since Juice understood the weakness of their flesh. See, I can't even say the line good, because fucking you've exhausted me. You've exhausted the computers, you've exhausted me. You're gonna become a computer organism, and they'll already be tired of you, because they're like, you were running us so nuts while you were a meat person, that now that you're here, we're already annoyed.
No, that's fair. Objectively correct.
Oh my lord. Ian, smack them. Smack them down.
He's gonna start kicking me.
Yeah, start kicking
I'm booking the plane ticket now, and Juice is gonna see me and they're gonna be like, oh my god, my best friend, I love my best friend. We're gonna hang out, and then I'll just beat the shit out of them, and then I'll leave.
What? You're gonna get back on the plane?
Juice,
Yeah, immediately after.
Juice, you know what
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, go to my return flight.
The only objective thing that's happening here is that you're wrong about all of this. So
Juice is wrong about that.
you want to know the irony of all this, Juice, because what I just said made me think of this, is that for these, since you are alone in this, because that's the thing we have to establish first off. You're alone in this. We don't agree with you. No one around you is agreeing to any of the rules you're setting, right? So you're making these categories that you're putting things in, which you think makes it objective, but inherently makes it subjective, because you're the one person agreeing to it.
So I'm going to have to learn Python again to create algorithms for it. Got it.
And tell us, how exactly are those algorithms going to work when it is based off of, when these are going to be based off of the human experience, which is individualized?
Juice is going to create fucking actual AI, because they can't handle, you know, subjectivity. But the irony of that is then the AI will start being subjective. So,
but here's the thing, though. No, but here's the thing, though, is that even if the AI itself wasn't being subjective, if it was being objective, that is because Juice themselves is the one that is programming them with those personalities. Therefore, it would be just Juice's personality plastered onto an animated face, which would still be Juice's opinions. Therefore, it would still be opinionated
subjective
and individualized and subjective.
No,
Yes.
I would crowdsource the answers.
I mean, eventually, but it's fucking quantum physics. Eventually.
Also, Juice, if you crowdsource the answers, you're just getting other people's subjective answers.
Which is the thing I was saying, but it still means objectivity does not exist in the human experience. And also, Juice, for it to be a singular program, it would for it to do anything outside of just being a database of opinions, it would have to kind of do a quantum thing, where the moment you ask it something, it has to decide, thus making it subjective again.
This is dumb.
It's true.
I just want yes or no answers.
That doesn't exist in art. Art is feelings. It's descriptions.
I know art is fifis.
Then why are you bad at it?
I never learned to draw.
That's not how you do art.
Yeah, I don't think that's how that works either.
Juice, what I'm doing right now isn't art. It's shit, okay? What art is...
Wait, but it is art.
Oh my goodness. The fucking... You don't need to be good at any of the technical aspects of art to be good at art. You just kind of
Look at Cahill.
You just need to be good at expressing feelings. So I'm bad at art like that too. so I'm really batting 1,000 here. Because I can't express my feelings and I can't draw well. So.
And
But
he's
you're-
straight.
And
But
I'm
look at
straight.
your little Willy.
Thank you.
I want you to know that I just have chat up and not the actual stream, so just hearing Juice say, but you drew Willy, like a Willy,
No,
I'm like,
They made it even funnier because they did say, "Look at your little Willy." So,
but you're little Willy.
look at your little Willy. Okay, we can actually move on to lettering.
No.
Okay.
No,
I think
Guys,
it's something else.
it's not rain.
anyway. Juice, you can be objective about a lot of things, but art and enjoyment of media cannot be one of them, so.
But that's the one I want to apply it to.
Nope.
Well, you're dumb.
Damn it!
It's what I said about kind of like a quantum thing. The only objective part about it is when like you state your feelings on the subject, but then the only objective truth there is that blank feels blank about blank. But the thing the person / you, i.e. you, is feeling about the thing is subjective. It's just that the statement you say is objectively how you feel, which is only true on the condition statement that you are properly expressing your emotions. If you can't do that, then it's not objectively true.
And Juice is very emotional.
They are. They're not good at expressing it. I can, coming from me, other person bad at expressing things. Let me tell
Express
you.
my fifis.
You did good, though? Question mark?
Good enough. Better than you.
The low bar. Yeah, Juice, I'm taller than a snail. Like, fucking... You want an award?
Yes.
An award? I've never gotten an award before.
I have several awards.
Good for you.
Thank you.
I won no award.
Juice is so anti-establishment until the establishment gives Juice little categories to put shit in, and then they become very pro-establishment.
First of all, how fucking dare you?
Nature of the insects.
Ian's going
I think he
insane.
found the mosquito.
I'm going insane. Juice is a computer going insane. I'm a person going insane trying to explain love to the computer, and Ian's going normal insane in the background over a fly, like some kind of short story from the 1600s. It's an interesting stream we got going on right now.
No.
No. Mosquito. Computer.
Good job, Courage.
Brought the insect out, and another insect came in.
Oh, the things I do for love. I wonder if I could voice a Courage reboot. Like, those noises weren't good, but I feel like I got that, like, the one full sentence he says down pretty okay. So I feel like with practice I could get it. Also, I just like doing his voice. Oh, the things I do for love.
You could be Eustace.
Stupid dog. You make me look bad. I'm getting me mallet. I haven't watched it too long.
It has been a minute. There's probably a YouTube stream on it.
I feel like Courage is almost one of those things you don't even have to watch regularly because it leaves such a strong impression on you, you know? Like,
Return to Live.
like the things you remember about Courage, you remember crystal fucking clear because it's fucking Courage, so. I'll say it again, because it bears repeating that. I'm not gonna do the whole rant, but Courage is children's animated horror, and it does a good fucking job of that. So.
I remember the weird face that they green screened in. I hated that guy.
Lots of animation effects done purely just to fuck with you.
And it worked.
Oh my goodness.
My golly, it worked.
For
Did
auction.
you get the bug?
Well, at least no.
No.
But at least the insect. Well, first off, I discovered that the other insect was a mosquito hawk. So I didn't kill it because I'd rather the mosquito hawk be alive.
Uh,
But then I traded it for a dragonfly that is now chilling in my house.
dragonflies
hell
are
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a
Oh.
dragonfly. And, like, I like ladybugs. But you can get in the ladybug infestation. I've never heard of a fucking dragonfly infestation. I don't think that exists.
That's because I think dragonflies die like really quickly.
Hmm.
I think they live and then suddenly they don't.
Well, I mean, you would not believe your eyes of 10,000 dragonflies.
Hmm.
10,000
You're out.
dragonflies is 40,000 wings. Holy shit.
That's nice, honey.
Thanks. Also, you know, I will say, fucking, because my mom, I mean, my mom teases me. Like, I think she does like it, that I have, like, you know, a bunch of books and games and what have you. But I was like, I got another console. But I think she just was happy. She was like, you got that for free. Good work. And I was like, thanks. I do my best.
Mother, look at the fruit of my labor.
Look at the fruit of knowing someone who knows someone who knows someone. As an ambassador. Lieutenant Ambassador. Also, Juice called this guy Clarence. I'm gonna name him Lieutenant Larry.
Damn it.
Listen, I would go with Lieutenant Clarice, but it doesn't have alliteration, so.
What about
Larry,
Lieutenant
yeah.
Lynette? And you make it a woman.
Add the breasts.
Boobs and bows.
If anyone doesn't know, that's the only thing Ian cares about in terms of drawing. So,
Is what? I wasn't paying attention.
boobs and breasticles.
That's true. I also asked for penises.
Oh!
And to make things more gay.
You do ask for that a lot.
Mm-hmm. And I won't stop.
Can't stop. He has a problem. Anyway. You know, I don't know if Sonic Heroes is any good, but I'm probably going to get that for GameCube too. That one might... I think that... Is Sonic Heroes still stuck on the GameCube? Where they're like, we're not trying that again. Bad idea. I didn't
I
like
feel
how
like it got
you... Go on.
put on something else.
I didn't like the way you could rotate men.
Yeah, no, it's on the PlayStation and it got ported to Windows.
I'm not counting the Windows. I count PlayStation. I don't, just because like, that was at the same time. So at that point, you're just asking
It
about.
also got put on the Xbox.
Oh, the original Xbox.
Yeah.
I still don't count it then, because
Damn.
like if it's like between like the Nintendo, the NES version or Sega Genesis version of the game, you know, like they're both from around the same time and offer similar experiences. At that point, you're just like, what console from that period of time do I own? So
That one.
None of them.
I mean, I own the only Nintendo console I don't own at this point is an N64. So
Sonic Heroes is janky as hell. Well, so is Cahill, so it's perfect.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I have these big flopping arms that no one loves me for, so...
I've offered to cut them off, but you always deny it.
Yeah. Fuck it. Listen. You don't give
I'm
me
listening.
you don't give me a good deal on the on the on the selling of the arms, so...
Mama has bills to pay.
Well, then Mama doesn't get my arms, so...
You defaulted to mommy.
Mommy?
Hmm.
I'm gonna find my own way. and take a chance on
Okay, then
today.
it hasn't.
News.
News,
On-
spelled Gnus. News?
I don't know what you mean by that, so sure. Sure thing,
News.
Jan.
It's an
Oh.
animal.
Oh, are they a cute animal?
Think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
Then guess what? That's all we really need. I love you.
Hey, I'll quickly look up a new.
A new? How do you spell it again?
Yeah. GNU.
GNU, you got it.
Look it up on stream. Show
Oh!
the world.
No, not on stream, but it's a large guy. It's a large friend.
Show the stream.
I can't.
Why?
Because my streams run on duct tape
Oh.
and dreams. If I add
Was
anything, it
new?
dies.
The
Is
new.
new the African name for wildebeest?
I don't fucking know. All I know is that's kind of cute.
It's the same thing.
I will
That's what I was
say,
asking.
Beba. I mean, so when I streamed a ROM of like Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, I legitimately had fun with the game and everything. It wasn't just like, haha, it's weird. I was like, oh, this is fun. I see why some people really like these games. So with that in mind, not only am I more than up for getting them for the GameCube, but also, since Sonic Heroes is kind of the cap of that trilogy, which goes down for being a weird fucking experiment of a Sonic game, I'm very curious about that as well. So, we see. Listen, I have passions about games
What we know.
and gay.
No, you don't.
Aw. I don't?
No.
Damn it. Beans. Shit rock, yeah. Shit rock, yeah.
Sure.
The shit rock.
You might say I'm the shit, the rock, and the yeah.
Oh my god, you're Dwayne the Rock?
No, I'm the shit, the rock.
Oh.
Those. And then the punchline, which I have to put in big letters and bold. No. I don't know what that function does, but I never like it.
It's the hate function.
I'll just do this. Get it? Penis disease.
You can get a UTI with a vulva.
Get it? Vulva disease. There, is that better?
Alright.
I don't know what, like, you're...
Genital infection.
Oh, fuck it. Well, no, it's like... Was diversity win? This disease hurts everyone. Like, okay, I don't think that's what we were going for, but...
It wasn't?
Oh no, I have to call the lab. Jews heard people were missed when gaming during COVID, and it said Corona the second. I'm making it in my lab today.
And we said thank you.
Corona the 5th.
Sophia the First.
We don't like her.
I was
What,
a girl
why?
in the village doing alright. Then I became a princess overnight. Now I
Why
gotta
don't you like
figure out
Sophia
how
the
to do
First?
it right. So much to something. I was doing grammar, like, editing as I was singing, and I was like, I can't.
You tried though.
I tried.
Anyway,
I'm just trying to figure
Sophia
out
is
why you- Yeah.
Sophia's a class traitor.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew. You're like princess in a children's show, class traitor.
Also, how could she be a class traitor? It's not up to her whether or not she changes what class she is. She's but a minor doing what it's like forced upon her.
And also, similarly, how if she kind of serves as an ambassador to the common people, having lived as one for most of, if not all of her life, like literally her defining trait, then how, like, is she a class traitor or is she like more like a union rep?
She's a class traitor because she is not doing.
If you say enough, I'm gonna kick you. I'm gonna kick you directly in the nuts.
I was gonna say enough, but then I was looking for a different word and it didn't.
Yeah, because it was
come around.
stupid. The thing you were, the thing you've been saying has been stupid this entire time, but that was specifically stupid.
I'm not stupid.
Juice, I don't know how to tell you this, but she is in fact like 6.
She's a
Yeah,
child.
but it's a Disney Junior show, so
my
she can
lord.
do more.
No, she can't
Oh
because
my
literally
God.
in the theme song, she's saying she's learning how to govern justly. The entire point of this isn't about class traitorship. It's about being like, I want to be a good leader for my people. And despite her clear, earnest ambition from a young age to do that, you insist upon beheading her like she's some kind of Marie Antoinette. When it's a children's show and she's trying to set a good example for people. This is why your husband is cheating on you.
I don't have a husband.
This is why your
This is
wife
why your
is
wife is cheating on you.
All my wives are dead.
This is why no one
I did do
cares
that,
to have
didn't I?
sex with you.
Damn it!
Damn. Fuck.
Yeah, well,
Cahill left no prisoners.
yeah, well,
I know.
fucking-
Damn. Come
You know what
on, man.
you know what I can't stand for? A hypocrite, and Juice is moving the goalpost on this 6-year-old, so I'm not gonna stand for it. I don't even give a shit about Sophia this first. This is, now you're a class traitor, Juice, because as you should all know, the one thing anyone with a speck of autism wants is clear, achievable goals. And Sophia the First is trying to reach those, and you're moving it on her. so get out of here with that. Hi, gamer. I really went off on Juice right there. I'm sorry.
And now we aren't friends anymore because
Aw.
Cahill hates me.
I mean, if you beheaded an innocent 6-year-old over just who her mom married, I'd be like, yeah, we're not friends anymore.
Well, fuck them kids though.
Oh my lord.
But you gotta remember, Cahill, Juice is just laughing out because this is how they were taught by their shitty family.
Damn.
Okay, I I'm sleepy. I gotta.
Juice. Okay, we're done. I'm sorry, Juice. Juice, I'm sorry. You
No,
deserve.
Why are you sorry?
You deserve some of it, but not all of it. Okay.
No, I deserve all of it. I've been a butthole.
We say again. We are
To
talking
an animated, pixelated 6-year-old.
I was about to say. We say over Sophia the First.
Anyways, yes. So, me and Cahill have been tearing into Juice over Sophia the First,
Yeah.
a show that I don't think any of us have watched.
No.
I have.
Favorite children's show to watch when you were past the age of watching that children's show.
Max and Ruby.
Fair enough. Ian.
And Chuckington.
Chuggington was like a guilty pleasure for me. I'm not gonna say it was outright bad, but it definitely was my favorite. I just watched it because it was on, and I was like, oh, okay.
I'm trying to remember what like kid show I've watched recently.
Oh, and fucking Bubble Guppies. I love that shit.
We've talked about this before. I'm so much more of an Octonauts guy. I'm like, where Octonauts? Where are you? Teach me about deep sea animals, please. I'm begging you.
It's the animals, please. I beg of you, please teach me the animals.
Also, I think the Octonauts just kind of had cuter designs from the Bubble Guppies. I'll be real.
What?
I don't know. Look,
Octonauts had weird heads.
no, yeah, and I thought that it was like a chibi thing, and I was okay with that. So.
Oh, I thought with the weird shaped head you would have related, Cahill.
Damn.
Exactly. Yeah, I like them. You're getting us mixed up, Ian. Ian, wake up. The accident wasn't your fault. Ian, please.
You know, you
miss
can't
you.
use my own spells against
we can't.
me.
We can't.
Do not cite the deep magic. I was there when it was written.
Oh, why are these women's underwear weird?
Oh,
Why
no.
do women wear weird underwear?
Oh,
That none of this can be comfortable.
It's not mostly.
Then what's the point of wearing it?
How many women's underwear brands do boxers? Because even though there's a ballroom with no balls, like, I think everyone likes boxers, so.
Like 5.
Damn, well. Yeah,
I mean,
women-
to be fair though, can't y'all just also just buy men's boxers? You don't need like a
No.
women's brand boxers. Really?
The men's boxers
What's the
don't
difference?
have the same sizing. And they're either going to be too tight or baggy. And
Listen,
droop.
sometimes women legitimately do
Okay,
just
well,
have...
is this boxers or are these boxer briefs?
Both.
Oh.
Listen, sometimes...
Anyways, I'm team boxer briefs.
Sometimes women clothing brands do just look much better than men's, but at the same time, I think a lot of women's clothing brands just suck for the most part. So it's kind of a shitty trade-off.
We just want pockets.
Yeah.
Did you say more purses?
No, pockets, please.
Various purses?
I'm going to start wearing cargo pants now. Good day.
Juice pulls up to the function.
Did you say cargo? Did you say cargo pants with fake pockets?
Yo, I found that in the store like a few months ago, and I
Kill
was
them.
pissed.
Yeah, that
Why is it cargo pants?
that-
These are
that-
fake.
Kim Possible would kill them on site.
She would.
Cargo
Impossible
pants.
stood for women's rights before anyone did.
She wore cargo pants like basically all the time, and she looked amazing in them. So
But she was
did.
still a cheerleader.
yeah,
And she was still a cheerleader, that's true.
Kim Possible was everything everyone should ever aspire to be. If we're being honest, we love her. I
She
mean,
said, what if I could do everything myself and the like the male star of the show is actually useless and has no purpose other than being
No.
comedic relief?
I would say, I mean, he definitely is comedic relief, but I would say Ron has his moments to shine, but the good part about them is it doesn't necessarily take away from Kim. You know, it just
Well, that's
lets
because Kim is better in every single way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And whenever Ron does something, you're like, oh, fucking finally.
It's like earning your keep, buddy boy. Good work.
And then they ended up together, which
Yeah.
was
And then they
stupid.
didn't look good.
No, I like when a competent woman who's clearly going to be making all the money finds a man failure of a of a husband. Man failure.
Yeah, because it gives you hope.
or girl.
Yeah.
Exactly. Or girl failure. Listen, lesbian failures can find
Equal
love, too.
opportunity failures. Cahill doesn't
Remember
stand for
kids.
much, but he does stand for equal opportunity failing.
Exactly. I do my best, you know. It's hard
When
out
you
here.
try your best, but
That
you
you
don't
don't
my
say-
bad.
Wait, why'd you do that?
I don't know.
Did you know? Did you know?
Did I know what?
Dudes, I need a color palette for Regina's panties. Go.
What's the color of the outfit?
It's her sleepwear. She's sleeping in a bra and panties.
Is she trying or is she not trying?
It's Regina George.
So she's always trying.
Pink.
Red.
Well, no, she doesn't actually try.
Okay, then
She just is.
like-
She serves cunt in a way that makes people upset.
Okay, then
I still say pink.
yeah, no, pink. Pink or gray.
But I can't I can't make all of her outfits pink. That's so monotone.
The fucking
Fine. Purple.
yeah, that works.
A light or dark?
Light.
Light.
Light purple outfit.
Dark purple.
Also,
does
what
not
type-
go with pale skin.
Not with that attitude.
I mean, right now Ian's just being like, yes, Regina, no, Regina. Every waking hour.
I do not spend making sure Regina George stays in power. Little cunt.
Damn. We stand Leslie Lohan in this house.
Lindsay Lohan isn't Regina George.
I stand Lindsay Lohan in this house.
Like, where did Lindsay Lohan come from? Like, she's not. She doesn't play Regina.
I know.
Juice just
We're
wanted
not talking about Regina.
I mean, we were, but I think Juice was just like, my thing. Now me. Have you considered the following?
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. I love it. Fucking, I need the card from Bill Nye that says consider the following on me at all times.
Because of your autism?
Yeah, just because I want to say random shit, so I just say consider the following.
And then you get jumped.
Brittle stars are fucking vicious. Do you know what a brittle star is?
No.
Okay, so imagine a starfish.
Okay.
Now imagine like all its arms are longal, so it's kind of like tentacly. But
Ew.
specifically, they're kind of like harder than like your typical, like, you know, kind of like a porcelain thing. Like how some harder things on a starfish will be. You know the kind of texture I'm talking about? That's all brittle star, baby. Okay. Okay.
I don't like this.
Okay, well, here it gets worse. They fucking rip shit to shreds. Like a horde of brittle stars will just destroy shit. Like brittle.
Wait, real quick. I have a Regina question, real quick. Sorry.
You're good.
Would her panties and her bras match if she's just going to sleep in them?
No.
Yes.
We're going with the fact that she's not trying when she's going to bed, correct?
Well, here's the thing: is that it's Regina, so she doesn't actively try, but like she's still irresistible.
Then
So
yes.
they match.
Yeah. Okay. I have a better understanding.
So the bra and panties match.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, continue.
Because she's not thinking about it. She's just matching them because
Yeah,
it
she
happens.
just is. She just is.
Yeah. There was another thing I saw. I forget what kind of thing it was called, but it was like a sea anemone. But except instead of being like all wiggly, there was a donut in the middle, right? And it had symmetrical arms reaching out with little pom-poms on them. And it would just stick it in its mouth one at a time like a gear. It was interesting.
Wow.
Yeah. Sea life is cool. I like the ocean.
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 You need a boat.
I do. Cahill boat fun. Cahill lives and streams on a boat. That'd be cool.
Cahill becomes a boat.
This is not Kingdom Hearts. Oh, hey, Kingfisher.
Hi, Kingfisher. Kingfisher, I'd like to have a boat.
Kingfisher, bye, Cahill.
How are you doing? World of Warcraft. I think there
Never
are
mind, get 'em
boats. I think there are boats in that game, but not like, you know, sailable. I think you just kind of sit on them. I hope you had a good time. Oh, you were doing the pirate thing though, weren't you? So there are boats. Heck yeah.
Boats.
Boats.
It all comes back around.
We love it. Everyone's like, I'm scared of the deep ocean. I'm just like, there are silly little guys down there. Stop being scared of silly little guys.
I can't find which one is supposed to be the match for this bra.
Also, Ian is also streaming.
Guy?
And
No, he's not.
He's not.
No, I'm not streaming. I was streaming, and then everything
Broke.
blew up in my face.
I'm sorry about that.
So then I was like, never mind.
You became your own Regina George girl failure.
I did.
He did.
I am nothing if not a failure.
Heck yeah, we love some good RNG. Good work, Kingfisher.
That's what Juice likes to remind me of.
What? That
A
you're
failure?
Yeah. They like to wake me up and just be like, hey, I just wanted to remind you that you are a failure. And I'm like, oh, thank you.
Juice.
And then they kiss me on the forehead and tell me to go and tell me good night.
Yeah, they roll over in the bed you guys share with 6 muscular men.
We do sleep on complete opposite ends of each other.
Yeah, so Juice rolls over the six muscular men like a hot dog to get to you, to kiss you and say goodnight and remind you you're a failure. And then rolls back to speed so they can,
Go to bed.
go to bed. I think I just need to draw. I think I just need to draw a circle. Hi, Nikki. Nikki, please freeze the flow of time so I can make many comics all at once. Za Waluda. Yeah. Do you have a problem with that?
Did it work?
Nah. Juice doesn't have a
Maybe
problem
you
with that.
try it again, but like less autistically.
The world.
Work.
It worked?
No, that was better.
Oh, I thought you said it worked. Cahill, you did
Also,
it. Time's
hi,
frozen. Congrats.
Hi, Nikki. You missed it. Juice confirmed that I'm unfunny and unlovable.
Yeah,
I
live
didn't
on
say
film.
unlovable.
They only said unlovable.
I didn't.
They said I am completely unlovable and also super not funny, and that I should just die.
Me, Ian,
I
and
didn't
Juice
say two of those things.
have a very specific dynamic in that I'm usually too tired for fucking anything, and they just attack each other relentlessly.
No, we don't attack each other. Ian beats the shit out of me, and I throw a punch occasionally.
And then Ian takes that personally forever. And then
I learned it from my dad.
And then every waking hour, he's like, "Yes, Regina. No, Regina."
And I spend every moment like making sure she stays in power.
Yeah, because
You said that you didn't do that.
Ian might be a serial killer, but he's also a feminist, so he'll help women.
Okay, back to looking up images of Regina George as I try to mimic her outfits in The Sims. A worthwhile pastime.
Agreed. Listen, if you were meant fucking, if games didn't want you to spend hours customizing characters in them, they wouldn't let you customize characters. So.
Nope. All right, Regina, show me your cheerleading outfit, or well, your like high school gym uniform. An outfit that doesn't have pink in it.
Kingfisher, you know I'm all about unattainable goals. It's my whole thing.
It really is.
Also,
just a small label or logo on her titty and nowhere else.
I came up with a stream idea today that would have basically no payoff or a decent chunk of work, but I still might end up doing it one day. So
I don't think you should. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Why don't you think I should, Ian?
You literally just explained why.
Yeah, but it'd be funny. So
It would be funny.
it'd be funny.
There's also the highest chance that no one would notice.
Exactly. Yeah, which is part of what makes it funny. So.
So you'd be doing all that.
Heck yeah!
And
Thank you.
like no one would notice.
Called A World Awoken.
Kingfisher, why are you doing a quest that gives you a leash?
Oh, well, I mean, you've already answered the question, so.
Juice, as if you wouldn't do the same.
Juice.
Stop. I wouldn't.
Juice, have you ever
No,
played
that's fine.
Final Fantasy X?
No.
Do you know who Lulu is?
No.
I think you should look her up now.
Okay.
Is she wearing a leash?
Mm.
Is it gonna
Wait, I
make
do know
you-
who this is.
Yeah, she's great. I love her.
Wife.
Her weapon is a teddy
Oh my
bear.
god.
And you get her
Girl,
different
why
teddy
is your
bears.
skirt belts?
Yeah. That's what made me think of her. Goth Nami Mommy.
Wife.
Yes, Regina, no, Regina. Every waking hour.
If Regina is the sun, then I'm a disco ball.
Because I'm just as bright and fun. If you've had alcohol.
I do! I do have
Which, like,
alcohol.
which, by the way, girl, please get some self-respect.
Eh? I mean, listen. Wanting people to drink around you. I can get with that.
That's not healthy.
Everyone,
When has
please.
Cahill ever been healthy?
Mmm. Ah.
More than you.
No, I wouldn't go that far. Mentally, maybe. Not physically. I think Juice has beaten me in leagues there.
Wait, what
That's
happened? I
so
was not
nice.
listening.
We were talking about...
Physically, you're more capable than Cahill will ever be.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
But mentally, I'm starting to lap you. Because you were just like, objectify art! And me and Ian were just like, what is going on? Hello?
Well, then there was also that other thing that me and Juice talked about just before I started streaming.
You don't gotta bring that up, hon.
I think I should.
Darling, no.
I'm not gonna
Sweetie,
actually like,
please.
say it, but I just need to reference it because I know you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
And
my
that's what
good little
matters.
stink butt. My pookie
Uh-huh.
wookie. Shut up.
Uh-huh.
I'll kill you where
I'm
you
not gonna
stand.
tell anyone about it. I'm just saying that whatever you and your therapist did is gone.
Oh my lord. Oh, never mind. Okay. I thought you were kind of spilling the beans already. And I was just gonna be like, Juice, you failed. You failed it all. I wouldn't put it past my friend Juice to fuck their therapist. That's just me.
That's why I always ask for a female therapist, because if I get a hot male therapist, it is over.
It's
I
over.
I will have like a class action lawsuit against me.
I don't think you'd have a lawsuit against you.
Oh, I would for the things that I would do.
Oh my goodness. I'm
Oh,
like... Also, I want Kingfisher to know, without knowing the specific details of the WoW achievement they're hunting, I'm just thinking of the one fucking Minecraft achievement where it's like, get every status effect all at once, then die. So,
why is that a thing?
I don't know, because people need to pad their game.
Also, it's for people that like desperately need to have something to do in Minecraft. It's like something to work for, to make them keep coming back without ever actually turning the game off.
It's about Juice, it's about yearning, okay?
It's about yearning.
It's about yearning.
It's about urinating.
It's about urine.
Oh. No,
And you're in a lot of trouble. Ah!
Did you just slap your knee?
It was my balls.
Oh, why are your
My
balls
balls.
out during stream?
Your balls aren't big enough for it to make that noise.
No, that's the
Damn.
problem. That's the problem. They've grown.
I don't think they have.
Not. It's
If
not.
they've grown,
It's not
please
in a
go to
good
the
way.
doctor.
It's not in a good way. I'm not bragging. I wish it was different. I wish the world was different. Please. I had like 6 months to get this achievement. 6 months. 6 months for one game achievement, even if it requires a lot of grinding. Definitely doable.
There's like 10 to 12 different achievements tied to that one achievement.
Yeah, and listen, if you're playing the game, if it's the only game you're playing, then it's still doable.
I just looked at the time and realized I'm gonna have a bad time tomorrow.
Why is that?
Oh yeah, I didn't even look at the time either.
Well, I'm about to be done my stream, so.
Well, I can't leave until I finish making Regina.
Yes, Regina,
Oh my
no
God.
Regina. In my
You're
penis.
kidding.
What?
Kingfisher,
Mm.
he's gonna die.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There's
Listen.
only death.
He knows what he signed
He
up
died as he lived, addicted to WoW.
for. You know what? It's how they all want to go.
It's too many.
It's a lie. Please. Your family. Think of the
Your
family.
family need you.
I need you. Squidward needs you. Remember when Squidward was a dick?
Did you mean all the time?
No, I meant a physical dick.
Oh, no.
Did you mean all the time? There's a whole Cupcake song about how she'd rather, like, ride Squidward's nose rather than someone's ding.
Yeah. Understandable. It's a cool nose.
Her lyrics are, his dick smaller than my toes. I'd rather ride Squidward's nose.
Oh! Oh! Thank you!
Where did Beetle come from?
Well, that's who Cupcake was singing to and about. So.
Beetle does not have a micro.
If anything, it's too big. For plenty of people. And plus, he's making money, so does it even matter how big it is?
Yes.
Well, there we are. Juice would not fuck Beetle from Zelda, so
Nope.
we found the line.
For once, Juice actually has standards. I'm proud of them, honestly.
We're all
Well,
surprised.
if you just look over to the left at Ganon.
Not the left. Oh, Ganon. Oh, come on. This is
No,
this,
not Ganondorf. Ganon.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No. No. I would still get angry if this was a hear me out video. I'd be like, that's basic. Speaking
Well,
of,
yeah,
let's
it wasn't a
raid,
hear me out.
let's raid Dan as they play Ocarina of Time. Juice, you'll get to see him. So, what was I thinking of? The raid. Hey, okay, hey, if you want to stick around for a Dan's good people. If you want to stick around for the raid message is going to be Juice thinks. No, the raid message is going to be my friend thinks Ganon is hot. Okay, so just go ahead and put this there. Just really blow up their spot. There we are. Thanks y'all for joining me. This was a super fun stream. I appreciate you coming by. I appreciate hanging with friends. I like friendship. And we got done the comic, so that'll be out on the website and everything soon. So yeah. Thanks for coming. Bye. Oh.